So with the migrant crisis already being crazy as it is, now the criminals of Chi-Town are recruiting the migrants to carry out their dirty work. Who would have seen this coming?
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really your Fokios and Fokaramas? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. What's going on, folks? Appreciate you guys all being here. I'm Ty Smith. Y'all heard the intro there. Make sure you follow me on all these platforms that are listed up here right now. I'm also on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith, and I also have my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. Go check me out over there. Appreciate it. Get into the cell phones, contact list, let people know about this channel. All right, so y'all should have been seeing this coming right here. I mean, I've seen it coming from a mile because anyway, from that area, I knew that when those people got in there, I knew they were going to be taken advantage of. Not just by some people that they might have already part of their little ring, whatever like that, but I knew that the kingpins and the thugs of gangster criminal organizations, I knew they were going to get a hold of them. It was just a matter of time. Anyway, what are you talking about, Ty? It says right here.
Migrants looking for fast cash to get a job can wind up as pawns in a criminal operation.
Many of them caught stealing in order to pay for fake IDs to gain employment. Our Thier Ewing live downtown with the undercover bust tonight.
Well, let me tell you more about that bust. The fake ID ring was busted just 5 days ago. The crooks were selling these phony IDs for $150 each. It was all uncovered inside of a little village home, and once investigators were inside, they also uncovered $7,200 in cash and what they believed to be meth. This is where the investigation started. Migrants being arrested repeatedly on the Mag Mile for retail theft. And once they were interviewed, they explained why.
They were then being able to either buy or trade for Social Security numbers, cards, or American Permanent Residency cards. And this story we were getting over and over again.
This is what the migrants were bartering for, fake IDs, in order to secure employment.
And then the vast majority of them are released.
Nearly 500 fake IDs were uncovered, Social Security cards, driver's licenses, and American Permanent Residency cards. A ledger was found keeping track of their crimes and wads of cash. These are the 3 U.S. citizens from Mexico arrested and charged: Facundo Donato Mencez Garcia, Francisco Javier Otero Rosas, and Kenneth Harith Uloa Rodriguez. The Cook County Sheriff's Office says this shows migrants at the end of the year stole over $40,000 in merchandise in River North. And for January, it's almost half of that. Urban planner Roger Romanelli says it's a sign of desperation and failed government help.
You can't bring people to the United States, cram them in manufacturing buildings, and expect them to figure out how they're supposed to get a job in our state of Illinois.
Now, all 3 of those suspects were placed on pretrial electronic monitoring, and we are told that more charges could be on the way. That's because those drugs found are now being tested to determine if it's all indeed meth. Live tonight, Thier Ewing, Fox 32, Chicago.
Bam. Criminal enterprises in Chicago area are benefiting from the migrant crisis as they recruit illegal immigrants to carry out crimes with little legal repercussions, a former Illinois police chief say. Let's just say this, guys. I'm definitely not agreeing with this at all. But why wouldn't they? If they know that these people are not going to be prosecuted or anything like that, they're going to be let right back out. The criminals are like, oh my God, this is golden in, knowing that they can possibly give them a little here, a little money here and there. They're going to bite, and they are biting. Anyway, this right here says, former police chief says, the frustration with this migrant crime is really, I think, going to boil over. Retired Riverside Police Chief Tom Witzel told Fox Digital in a Zoom interview Monday. Said you can pull up any article and see that some of these migrants are being arrested 3 and 4 times over and over again and released to commit more crime. It's not an exaggeration to say that it's a revolving door. The police officers are saying, just forget it. Why bother? Why bother even making the arrest? This is crazy. Now y'all see why. Y'all, this is why here in Illinois, this is why the Safety Act was going to be detrimental. It's not going to be all that bad. It's not, when they start saying that people can end up showing up in your place of residence, in your garage, let's say if you got a detached garage, you have to remove them. And you can't hurt them or harm them. So when you see an influx of attack dogs in your backyard and stuff like that, these people are going to be the reason why. It was already going to be like that for the criminals already in Illinois, the thugs and all them already in the streets, but let alone illegals coming in, please. Anyway, says right here, Chicago and its surrounding areas have been target of repeated migrant crimes, including quiet suburban malls, seeing groups of people who illegally enter the U.S., ripping off department stores such as Macy's. Since 2022, Chicago has seen an estimated 35,000 migrants flood the city after they illegally crossed the southern border in Texas, which bussed or flew them north. Witzel served as police chief of Riverside, a suburban village in Cook County, located about 5 miles outside Chicago, from 2008 to 2021 when he retired. He served in law enforcement for 37 years, which included him being ambushed and shot in the line of duty in 1987 by Chicago criminals. The former police chief said that the migrant crisis exploded in northern city Chicago was already dealing with 2020's crime wave that seeped into suburban towns. He said, quote, individuals from the city, gang members, and even gang enterprises would send individuals out to the suburbs to commit crimes at the suburban malls or residential areas for burglaries. And they would always flee back to East Chicago. Yep. Oh, East. Family. What's wrong with y'all? No, I'm playing. Let me stop. That was a pattern that happened every single week, Winslow said, of a crime issues pre-migrant crisis. Now the pool of criminals have seemingly expanded in some migrant land in the city and link up with criminals, gangs, and criminal businesses that show them the ropes on how and where to commit crime, Winslow said. Migrants are dropped off at landing zones and immediately targeted by these organizations, go out and they commit crime, Winslow said. He said, because would a migrant know where Oak Brook, Illinois is, which is a very large high-end shopping mall, or Lombard, Illinois, oh yeah, North Riverside, Illinois, which are all communities that have malls? They have no idea these communities even exist. They would have no idea to get there where they're located from the Chicago transportation, and these criminal enterprises are providing those migrants, he said. The quiet suburbs have been the site of repeated migrant crimes. Oak Brook, Illinois, Macy's location was targeted by 6 migrants in 2 separate shoplifting incidents on the same day last month. When the suspects reportedly tried to make off with thousands of dollars in merchandise. In both cases, the migrants were granted a pre-trial release after a judge denied the state's motion to hold them in jail. Y'all, I ain't even got to read hardly no more of this. This is what's happening right here. Here go the thugs right here. Here go the thugs right there. This is what you're going to be seeing a whole lot more of, ones that look like this, from Venezuela and from Mexico. And some of them are going to be from Cuba. Some of them are going to be from Haiti. You're going to have some from the Middle East. You're going to have some from China. Now, Chinese people, this is going to be, now I'm just being real with y'all. It's going to be very interesting to see what these people that's coming in that are Asian or like from China, it's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to do. Because I'm just being real. I really can't see them coming here and doing something like this. They probably get with other folks and have their own little community of folks and probably start opening stores and Chinese shops and wig shops. And I'm not saying it be stereotypical. When they move to certain cities like Chicago or something like that, that's what they usually go there and do. I know of at least a family of about 50 right now in Chi-Town. They already said when we were younger, they would tell us that they were illegal. But yet they got these shops and stuff opening up. The ones that work in the shop, they have no ID really. They have no weight, but nobody cares because that's the family's business and they're just working there. And the family's paying them for it. Yeah. And here we are. We can't get, let me stop. Anyway, point being, this would not be an issue, like I said in my video earlier, if Trump policy was still in place. Plain and simple. You call yourself a sanctuary city, they're going to send them there. And y'all, when I tell y'all, because I'm not going to go into too much detail, rest assured, money is being made off of this. I'm not going to get into it because I know I'm not about to get my channel not shut down. I'm not about to get hit with anything. But rest assured, money is being made off of this. I'm not talking about from what they're doing in these criminal. Yep. Money's being made off of this. Let's just say that. If they call them criminal organizations and enterprises, trust me, money has been made off of this, and it's not just by the criminals. It's by the ones who are allowing them to do it. A lot of them got their hands in it. I know this for a fact. It's been like that since the late 80s, early 90s in Chi-Town from a lot of folks that I know for a fact that a lot of officials allow it to happen because they get their piece of the pie from the criminal organizations. Plain and simple. Anyway, let me digress from that. Let me know what y'all think of this right here, folks. What do y'all think is going to be the major turnout of this? Do you think that this is going to just turn into a huge problem? It already is a huge problem, but a huge problem to the extent to where since the police are figuring like, hey, ain't nothing we can really do. And people going to get frustrated because they're going to be like, these people right back out. He just did it. Y'all let this mother effer back out, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be some street wars going on. Trust me when I tell you. And I can tell y'all right now another thing y'all don't even think about. And it's sad. There is pimping big time going on in Chicago. And from what I've seen, some of these girls, young, like hundreds and hundreds of them that I've seen, at least looking 16 years old in certain parts of Chi-Town. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Gonna be pimped out. They don't care. The family don't care because that's one of their ways of getting some shape, form, or fashion of money. It's disgusting. This is the stuff they don't want to show y'all, and this is the stuff they don't want to talk about. We had cameras and stuff out there, but we got to make sure that we're not going to do nothing wrong to where they're like, you didn't have, y'all, these people are protected like crazy. If you record them on the streets prostituting, and then you want to make a video like what I'm doing right now and try to show y'all, all of a sudden I can get hit, I can get arrested. You're not supposed to record illegals and blah. It's so crazy. They even protect them to the extent to where they protect them at the O'Hare airport. Got them behind black curtains. You don't know if somebody's coming in, hey, we just want to process your child. These illegals like, okay, go. You don't even know your child being taken. But they not talking to y'all about that, are they? I know. Anyway, let me know what y'all think of this right here. Do y'all think that this is going to be something that's going to be a huge catastrophe to where it's going to be street wars going on and all that? Or y'all might think like criminals are like, well, hey, we got y'all. Criminals don't care about illegals coming into this country because they're going to bank off of them. They being straight up capitalists off of this situation, which is unfortunate for the ones that are young being pimped out and the families that are allowing them to be pimped out. Let me know what y'all think of all this by putting it in the comments below after this video. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also right here is where you can catch the next video, the latest video that I've done. But like right up here, this is stuff that I've done kind of in the past. So in this area, you might find a video that I've done in the past. It can be funny, it can be something serious. It does not matter. But this is something that you can also do to check out more material that I do in my channel, because I do a lot in this channel, all right? So again, appreciate everything from you guys. Keep on watching it, keep on supporting it, and God bless you all.